New Year's resolutions. A list of personal goals to improve one's behavior, traits, or quality of life in some way. Personally, I just never really understood this tradition. I mean, really think about it. You have 365 days in a year to write a list for yourself of things that you want to change or do to improve yourself long term, and you dedicate that concept to the last possible day of the year? Really, it just sounds like an excuse to procrastinate. And don't get me started on New Year, New Me. I've tried that, and almost every single time I have gone straight back to the way I've always been. Quirks and all. At the end of the day, the new year doesn't really have that much meaning except for the meaning that we humans apply to it. That being said, here's my New Year's resolution. First things first, number 1. I want to release at least 2 videos a month. So that's at least 1 video on my Megamitch channel and 1 video on my Minimitch channel. Naturally, I'd like to release 1 every week, but you never know what's going to happen in one's personal life to prevent that sort of thing. So I'd say at least 2 is a reasonable goal. Number B. I want to lose about 15 kilograms by the end of the year. Sounds easy, right? But you'd be surprised. For me, this sort of thing requires a great deal of self-discipline. Sometimes an unrealistic amount. I need to indulge myself a little less. Numero tres. I would like to be more social. So I'd like to be less anxious in my personal life and see at least 1 or 2 friends a week, and maybe go out for drinks or something. I don't know, just bring back some normalcy to my life. That's not to say it's going to be easy, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Particularly if you guys have my back. You do have my back, right? Now to address the elephant in the room. The pretty pink elephant. Those who are currently subscribed to my channel are probably wondering, why the drastic change? This channel was originally vlogs and opinion pieces on trending issues. I've decided to back away from that sort of thing this year. I might make a follow-up video going into more details, but the abridged version is simply that I find political discussion to be generally divisive and I do not want to divide my audience. I want my channel to be a place where people can laugh and have fun and stuff like that. Basically, long story short, I've recently found myself watching a lot of animated storytime videos. This genre has blown up recently with the likes of The Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations, Let Me Explain Studios, Domix, The Odd One Domix, Jaden Studios, The Odd One Nations, Let Me Out. Huh. Ever notice that these guys are always blobby marshmallow creatures with beady black eyes? I mean, that's just lazy. There was something about them which I just couldn't put my finger on, which made them addictive, and then I realized what it was. And listen, I don't care who you are. Nobody is watching every single one of those 30-minute to an hour Let's Play videos every day. It's just too overwhelming as is. You could be the most hardcore fan with all the time in the world, and you still probably wouldn't be able to watch every single video that these people put out. On a side note, thank you for taking some time to watch this video. I know I'm competing for your time with the likes of Netflix, television, and 1,000 PewDiePie clones. So really, it means the world to me that you're here, even if you're just passing through. Back on topic. These animated storytime shorts reminded me of classic YouTube. The charm and creativity that can be found in those really old school types of videos. They were cute, they were memorable, and they were simple, and it made me realize as a drawer and animator myself that it was something that I wanted to try. I often find myself, whether intentionally or not, chasing YouTube trends, so hopefully this is one that I actually stick with, and don't just change my mind about in a year's time. Guess we'll find out when I release my New Year's resolution video in 2019. In fact, in about a year's time, I'm gonna make a response video to this video to see how I did with keeping up with my New Year's resolution. Anyway, that's it for now.